It goes down to the wire in LA, but Seattle gets back on track with a 27-23 win against the Rams.
We learned how hard it is to win in the league. Really a hard-fought football game today. They give them a lot of credit. They played good. They were in it the whole way. Did a nice job. I mean, I've been talking about Sean all week, but he did it again. He put together a great plan, and it was hard.
The Rams caught Seattle off guard early and scored on the opening drive.
They kind of switched what they were doing, what we expected them to do this game. So we had to do some adjusting. I think early in the game we were kind of just like, what's going on? So I think once we found our rhythm, we were pretty good.
Geno Smith and the Hawks answered with a touchdown to Tyler Lockett. Lockett finished the game with a team-high 128 yards.
I mean, Tyler's tough, and always just put the ball, in his vicinity. He's going to catch it, and he's going to come down with it. And, every time in a big-time moment, third down, just trust in him. And, he's going to come out, and complete the pass and get up and throw up at the first down and keep going and do it again. So, I mean, he's been, amazing this whole year, ever since I got here. Just a big brother to me, a role model. And, he just plays the game the right way.
He's just a monster, man. He's a master of his craft. He works on it every day. This dude dream about it. He dream about running routes. He come in the morning and talking about some stuff that he thought about the night before. It's crazy.
Seattle knew it would be tough to run the ball against one of the best run defense in the league, but it became more of a challenge with injuries to Ken Walker and DJ Dallas. Tony Jones Jr. was forced to step up and lead the rushing attack.
Shoot, I just had to make up for whatever was left for the team. I thought I had to just come in with a great sense of urgency and just running hard and just doing whatever I can do to help the team win.
Tariq Woolen had been quiet for a couple of weeks. That's because quarterbacks weren't testing the rookie. And it's because he can make plays like this. His 6th interception sets a new rookie franchise record.
It was a great call by the coaches, and it was a cover 3 call, more of a true cover 3. Most of we are matching with receivers, and I just bailed into my zone, and the running back went into my zone, and I kind of baited it a little bit. And the quarterback threw it, and I just went in and just picked the ball off. Those type of balls, especially the D ones, I feel like those ones I really like the most because when they come, I feel like they mine. So that was just another opportunity. That was a gift, and I just took it, and that was the 6th one.
Tyler Lockett was the leading receiver, but DK Metcalf was right behind him. Both key pieces in getting the offense going late.
They were monsters out there. And they're doing their own things, it's just classic Tyler catches, over the middle, right at the sticks, making the first downs. DK making the hard, tough catches. He got up top on them as well. The physical play that he shows, that he brings, and Tyler's kind of on the other end of the spectrum. They're just yin and yang, in their styles, and they're both marvelous players.
I mean, Tyler had another great game. Very reliable guy, loves to play. Can count on him to win any one-on-one situation. Those guys with Tyler and DK, man, they make it. I assume they got to make it extremely hard on D coordinators. You were trying to figure out ways to stop those guys. And, anytime I get an opportunity to get those guys the ball, as well as our tight ends, our backs, man, I'm looking forward to it because we got great players. They work extremely hard, and they just deserve to do well.
Geno Smith was already coming off a season high in passing yards, but today he sets a new one, completing 28 of 39 passes for 367 yards and 3 touchdowns.
He's just on it, and he has to be performing the way he's performing so consistently for so long now. And it's a remarkable statement that he's making about who he is and what he's all about, and just proud as heck of him.
Shout out to Geno. Yeah, Geno was doing a great job, though, getting the ball out. Just tremendous to watch.
Geno leads the touchdown drive the Hawks needed, hitting DK Metcalf in the end zone to give Seattle the late lead with 36 seconds to play.
Honestly, just one play at a time and, take out the situation and just play football. Obviously, the game's on the line, but I think sometimes when you focus on that, it can build stress. And so for me, just, make the plays one play at a time, get the ball to the guys, complete passes. Coach Carroll told me, hey, just play pitch and catch. And that's what I tried to do, just go out there and get the ball in scoring range, And then when we got down there, we had enough time to go out there and finish. And DK made a tremendous catch. The line did a great job. Shane made a great call, and we pulled it out.
I mean, it was great and all, but, without Geno, Tyler, Keith, Noah, all of our teammates, and Shane, none of that wouldn't have happened. So just big shout out to them for getting us down there.
A familiar face on the other side of this matchup, Bobby Wagner, was all over the field for the Rams, and in the end was getting hugs from his former teammates.
Bobby is he's a player who I've always admired. He's always been just an extremely great leader, very consistent player, Hall of Fame caliber football player, and a guy who I really learned a lot from, with just his demeanor, the way he carries himself, his passion for the game. He made a ton of great plays out there. We expected that. He was leading those guys the entire time. A little bit of trash talk, all fun and games, and it was just a blessing to be able to go out there and compete against him.
One of my favorite teammates in the world, me and Bobby talk very regularly anyway, so we didn't really talk before the game. He knows me, I know him, but after the game, we just had a moment we embraced. I just told him how appreciative I am for, everything he's done for me. Coming here in 2019, he was one of the guys that took me under his wing and just kind of showed me the way, showed me what's the standard around here, how things are supposed to go. And I'm just trying to continue that, the culture and everything. It started with Bobby, it started with him, and for me, it just continues just to lead it on.
Seattle beats the Rams 27-23. Pete Carroll indicated there will be more injury updates this week on Kenneth Walker III, DJ Dallas, and Ryan Neal.